Psalms 126, it says, the first, I think it's 3 verses, just basically say, yea, God. That's pretty much, that's the summary of the first 3 verses. Yea, God. Says it in a lot of different ways. He's good. He set us free out of captivity. He's awesome. Praise his name forever. That sort of stuff. Basically, yea, God. The last part is a prayer that says, oh God, set us free. So the first part says, he sets us free. The second part says, oh God. And then it uses this phrase. It says, those who sow in tears will reap in joy. I never understood the verse until a few years ago. A missionary friend sent a letter out. And he said, for the first time in my life, I understand what it means to sow in tears. He said, I watched, he's in Africa, he says, I watched as this lady with a baby strapped to her back was weeping, taking seeds that they wanted to eat because they were hungry. But instead they chose to plant it in the ground, knowing that if they don't plant, they'll have nothing to eat tomorrow. Tears are seeds only if you have hope. Being hopeless is suicidal. God has given reason for extreme hope for every person. I don't mean be the richest kid on the block. I don't mean the person with the most power, the most fame. Those things are absolutely insignificant. I'm talking about being happy in your own skin. Enjoying and delighting in God's favor on your life. His focus, his attention. I like to have prayers that I'm praying. I have 3 realms that I pray for regularly. The first one is I like to pray for things that are going to happen even if I don't pray for them. I do. I like to have those because I think it's biblical. He said, pray for rain in the day of latter rain. In other words, pray for rain while it's raining. Why would you do that? Because you're getting your heart lined up with what he desires. And even though you're already praying for something, you're praying for something he's already doing, just pray it anyway, because you'll pick up his heartbeat. I like to pray for things that, they may not happen without a miracle. And then I like to pray for things, that's absolutely impossible. That one is going to need Jesus to show up in person for that one to happen. I like to have all those things going, a lot of plates spinning, because I don't want to hold God hostage to one answer. Some people hold God hostage. If he would heal this relative, or if he would heal this situation, or he'd fix this thing at work, then I'll know he really loves me. No, don't be stupid. Get a bunch of plates going. Just pray for a whole bunch of stuff, and then just start rejoicing wherever you get the breakthrough. Well, Bill, it's just the stuff that was going to happen anyway. That's a good start. You're creating momentum. You lined your heart up with his. You might as well ride this one out because he's really good and he's happy you're along for the ride.